Hey.
Come here.
Were you looking to talk?
Now.
Okay, I'm coming over right now.
Sit.
Yes, ma'am. Where would you like me to sit? Anywhere. Let me know.
Oh, my gosh. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm watching my dogs. They're...
You know, Ricky did mention that earlier. How old is she?
They, dogs, plural.
Sorry.
They're Basset Hounds, and Benny and Bjorn, they're fighting again, as per usual. And then that agitates Frida, so now she went and she stole Agnetha's squeaky, because she's a chewer, she likes to chew, and now she's under the bed. But that's Ulf's spot. And so now Ulf's crammed in there with Jonas.
That sounds like a lot of dogs, but anything you got for me?
Oh, yes. Do you remember that little puff piece I was telling you about?
I don't.
It doesn't matter. So I lined something up with John Luck. Okay, he is perfect for this. He is nice. He's easy. He's helpful. He's just like my little baby Lynn. Yes, he is. And he's going to make you look great. He's going to do it today. Once I give him a call, because obviously it is only if you think it's a good idea.
I feel like you gave him a call already. Yeah, did you or did you not?
I thought you'd think it was a good idea.
It is a good idea.
Obviously.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So, do you always compare us to your dogs, or is this something new, a new little hobby?
Jonas is Ricky. And then Jenny's Mila.
Okay.
I'm Benny. And you're Bjorn. But you got a little bit of Frida in you.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Frida would.
I would like to get some more information about this meetup, and I will meet up with John. How's that sound?
A true Bjorn. Yeah, you should. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, so good. So good and so sweet.
Hey, MP, how are you?
My man John, what's going on, man?
All right.
You chilling?
No, I'm chilling. I'm here doing all right.
All right.
Hey, listen, you'll tell Ashley that I was here on time, right? Well, early, right, actually?
Yeah, bro. Everything all right?
Yeah.
You scared me, man.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. She scares me a little, though.
Ashley. Bro, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yeah, no, I'm missing couples therapy because she said this was more important, so.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You know we could just, reschedule. I can come back another time.
No. Come on,
are you
MP.
sure?
No, it's fine, MP. There'll always be another therapy session, right?
All right.
Okay. Let's get started. So, you've had a little time now to get acclimated to your new team and your new city. How have you felt adapting to this new environment?
Well, it's a big change, and I'm still figuring out my place here.
Would you say that's because of you or external factors?
I say me. Yeah, 100%. I'd say me. Life is about adapting, John, as you may know as well. The most successful people don't whine when things don't go their way. They simply figure out what they need to do to make things go their way. You feel me on that one?
Mm-hmm.
And you can't control the outside factors, You can only control how you deal with them.
That's a good way of looking at it, but, any concern about how long it's taking you to adapt to your new city?
Nah. I mean, that stuff takes time, if you're expecting things to go your way, the minute you get into a situation, you're going to be disappointed, flat out, I feel great about where I am right now, and I'm looking forward to proving my worth to the city, as time goes on.
Okay, then. Last question.
Uh-oh.
Now that you're finding your footing on this team and with the fans,
Mm-hmm.
if you look ahead to the end of the season, where do you see yourself and this team?
Okay, how about this?
Mm-hmm.
I can either give you the same boring answer that everyone else gives you, or I could talk to you about where I see myself in this city a year from now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think your readers might find that a little bit more interesting.
Well, okay, sure, I can pivot.
Yeah?
Where do you see yourself in this city? What's next for MP?
Well, this may not be my hometown, but this is my home now. You see what I did there?
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I mean, I'm just looking forward to having a positive impact on the lives of the people that live here.
How so?
Well, obviously delivering on that promise of delivering a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, that's everyone's goal. But I also plan on working off the court to improve and enhance the lives of everyone who lives in this city, basketball fan or not. You know what I'm saying? Because community is pretty big to me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to use my profile as well as my resources to help really make this community flourish.
Well, thank you, MP. It's been great spending time with you.
Likewise, man.
Hey, now tell Ashley I said hello, and I'm sorry.
For what, bro? What's going on?
I don't even know anymore.
All right, check this out, John. Let's take this one day at a time.
Okay.
All right? You'll get there, man. And send the best to the missus, all right?
Okay, will do. Thanks, man.
Brother.
Okay.
Danny, CT Hezzy, welcome back to the show.
Hey guys, thank you so much again. Really appreciate you guys having me back on.
Danny, you are playing from home. How are you feeling today?
Feeling confident, but also respecting my opponent, not overly confident. This is one of the greats. This is one of the great Play Now Online players, and I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
All right, let's get into it. It's the Denver Nuggets versus the Miami Heat. She has a coin. You're gonna flip it into my hand so
I do. Okay, let's try this. It's a big coin.
Okay, here we go. CT Hezzy, you make the call. Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
It is heads, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams... Guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Here's the monster. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
The Suns have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Now, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league. But I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
The first free throw is good.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Tate's checked in.
Jayshawn Tate.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Christopher. The Rockets with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Payne. Baisley in the post. He's guarded by Kaminsky.
Baisley, good. That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Outside, Green. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Baisley. Here's the monster. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. Here's Christopher. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Payne, pass to Ross. Here's the monster. He's covered by Tate. Shot clock at 6. And here's Payne outside. He drops it from range.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth dance. Substitution on the court.
To the wing, right side. Back to Porter. Pass to Green. Smith outside. Inside. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Smith. Porter's got 8 points.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
And with a drive like that, you have to ignore the scoreboard and just appreciate the energy he's still playing with.
DeAndre Ayton's out there with Darius Baisley. Then it's TJ Warren. Then there's Campaign. And it's the monster in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Payne. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Back to Porter. Outside, Green. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Now here's Warren. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Ayton. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Green against Warren. With a step back. Kaminsky finds Green. Misses the 3. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Porter against Payne. Pass to the monster. To the inside. Kicks it out to Warren. Here's the monster. And it's in! Oh! Nails the... Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force.
27.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very... A completely new group for the Suns. So on the floor for Houston. Green out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's Garuba in at the center position.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Down low. Up and in on the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Here's the monster. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Well, Houston's shooting 41% since halftime. Outside, Green.
Phoenix foul. Number
Durant, he's checked in for Ross.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. And here's Tate outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Paisley, good.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
.50 seconds left in the third. Here's Kaminsky. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, two versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Ayton, he's checked in for Baisley. The monster misses. And for the Rockets, they're shooting just 34% so far in this one. Outside Tate from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Tate's got his second basket on the night.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. They swipe it. Here's the monster. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Porter. 1 second left. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Phoenix out in front by 19 going into the break.
68. The Rockets, 49.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Rockets with possession here. 19-point game. They've got Josh Okogie. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's the monster in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a big question mark for MP that he'll have to answer this year. Can his skills translate into NBA success?
Yeah, he was a great college player. Nobody is arguing that. But many wonder if he'll be able to handle the physical side of the NBA. Hard to say just yet, but we'll find out soon enough.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's the monster. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Fourth personal foul.
And he drops the first. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Here's the monster. Second shot opportunity. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Pass to Martin. Let's go with a 3. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's the monster with the second effort. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
And here's Porter. He's guarded by Paul. Now here's Green. He's covered closely. Pass to Porter. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Chris Paul.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Some changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in for Durant. Lee comes in for Okogie. And it's Shamet in for Paul. Pass to Christopher. Puts up a 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's the monster. Fires for 3. Drains the triple.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And here's Cauley Stein. And he banks in the layup.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Pass to the monster. Good on the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, we really locked in on the defensive end tonight. Coach is really happy with our switches on the pick and roll, and we need to bring that kind of intensity every night.
You also caused a lot of turnovers. It looked like you were reading the offense like a free safety.
Oh, man, that's just a scheme, man. A big part of our defense is causing deflections and getting out in transition. We stuck to the script, and it worked tonight.
Yes, it did. Congrats.
Oh, man.
Great choice. That's a difference maker. There you go. I know that'll help. Great choice. That's a difference maker.
see it, things they guap. I can't see it, things they guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter, Mars, we pull up. We'll stay the put his soul into the. You never feel, you ain't that. I'm him, you get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here, I just see some down the block. From here, no, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, things they guap. I can't see it, things they guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you. Need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Man, I need it. Water, tell that water. Need it, tell that water. Dog, what's your dog? She took. I'm not beat. Yeah, I bet you I put on a. See it. Put on them butts. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice. That Michael Porter Jr. swoosh.
I think we gave Danny extra motivation rooting against him.
Looking like game one already. Do you miss this guy on your team?
Every time I see him, everywhere I go, I see his face.
Body him up. Really?
Ooh, a little
Ooh,
Tyler
like
Hero,
that.
step back
Good shot.
baby.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one. The Monsters checked in for Devin Booker. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. 2 points, that one goes. Edwards got 5 now.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success in that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
I think obviously they're hoping to establish the pace early. They're so much more efficient when they're able to get to their tempo game.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
Conley against Paul. Conley left side. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic for Mike, always trying to improve.
And the foul on the monster. That's his first foul. So for the Suns, Bazley's checked in for Durant. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. And there's the pass to Ayton. Out to Payne. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. And the basket good. Up and shot that time.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Pass to Noel. Pass to Reid. The Monster with the rebound. The Monster's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Payne passes to the Monster. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. That one doesn't drop. Here's Noel. He's covered by 8.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Passes it to Ayton. Back to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
The Timberwolves, 18. Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm-up.
With a completely new group on the floor. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Reid is out there with Towns, and it's Noel in at the point. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
That ties it up. 6 points for the Monster.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
To the paint, here's Reid. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Anthony Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Reid. Towns trying to get open. Reid misses.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Warren, good.
Well, this is T.J. Warren's role, right? We know he's a professional scorer. He's aggressive shooting that jump shot.
Here's Noel. The pass to Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. It's all to the
score. Your Suns, 30. The Timberwolves, 30.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish. Substitution for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Prince in for McDaniels. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Warren, the monster out there with Payne, and it's Baisley in at the power forward. Edwards finds Anderson. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. The replay reviews. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Payne passes to the monster. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson gets to Conley. With some arc, Reed. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Warren. The shot from the low post is good. Warren's got 5.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Anderson wide open, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the monster. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Durant's checked in for Phoenix. Terrence Ross comes in for Warren. Minnesota also with the sub. McDaniels, he's checked in for Prince. They swipe it. Here's the monster. Reed with the rebound.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
The Timberwolves, 51.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well,
we are entering the fourth quarter. Let's hear it.
Substitution for Phoenix. Okogie's checked in for Ross. The monster comes in for Booker. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Michael Conley. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Paul. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. Edwards is out there with McDaniels. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Towns in at the 3. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to beat him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, thank you, David. Poke loose. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Ball passes to Okogie. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And that one's good. The monster.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And the Suns call time. They're in front by 4. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
Going to the lineup for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert.
Shoots it. The monster, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the net.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
There's a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
And this is what makes KD special. The willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
That's good from Durant.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So it's the Timberwolves now. And an intentional foul right there.
Rudy Gobert. Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
I'll tell you, this guy already a double-double threat nightly, and DeAndre Ayton's ceiling is still high. Now, he's got to go ahead and reach those expectations by putting in the work.
And the foul on the monster.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Edwards taking 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're ahead by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Edwards can't hit. And here is Paul. Pass to the monster. And he lays it straight in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.